We are setting up everything globally. Let's talk about the colors. Oh, by the way, welcome back to Websites for Beginners. My name is JP. This is Module 1 for Bricks Builder. We are making things easy for beginners so that you can consider bricks as an option for building out your WordPress websites. This is the site we will be working on. And notice that I have this bar here with these colors. And then across the site, you're going to see these colors repeat. I don't want to bring in those colors every time. I just want to set them up in my color palette, and then I can use them with just a simple click very easily instead of bringing in the names of these colors over and over again. For that, we need the theme, but we also need a color palette, and we've set up a theme previously. The theme is still actually very empty, but now we're going to work with the color palette. With my little asset document that I have open here, these are the colors that I'm going to be working with, and I've given them names. I love giving them names. Now, let's go back into our builder. This is where we left off last time. Let's just close this and go back to the button, or we can actually go to this I am heading 1, and we're going to find colors all over the place. Typography, there's the color, and then we have color palette. The color palette makes it easy to apply a color from here, and then if I want to change it in the future, I just go and update it. But this is the default color palette, which we do not want. You can see there's color palette here, default, and I select it. We only have the default. So you can create more than one color palette. When it comes to color management, Bricks is a powerful beast. So many options here. We're just going to scrape the surface. To change this, we go to that style manager. We can go to styles. It opens the style manager. But instead of going to these colors, no, we go to these colors here under Style Manager. And this is where we set up the color palette. So all of those colors you just saw, they appear over here. Wow, what an amazing feature here. Really, when I say we're just going to scratch it, we're really just going to scratch it. This is the default. We don't want it. So what I'm going to do is delete it. And to delete it, go to this little pencil icon over here. It says rename delete. I'll go and click on it and then select the trash can to delete it. Check it again and it's all gone. Okay, take a deep breath. It's not the end of the world. We're going to create our own now. If you have any to upload, you can do it here with import. Not going to do that. We'll do it from scratch. And first we have to give our color palette a name because maybe we're going to create many color palettes. Again, I will call it Taco Caramel. And we're only going to create one color palette. Don't go overboard. In fact, I'm going to use so many colors. I hardly ever do that, but for this tutorial, we're going to go big, baby. Click on create and nothing appears here. We have to bring it in. This looks simple. Now, you add a name here, you add the color and you select add color. What can be complicated about this? Let me show you. From my resource little table, I go to the first one. I'll call it ink. And there is the name, the hex code, copy that, Control C, and then we go back into the builder. Okay, variable name, I'll type it there, ink, and I'll paste the color, and you can see the color even updates here. Now select add color, hold your breath. Enable dark mode, light shades, dark shades, transparent shades, utility classes. Is the goal of Bricks to push you into early retirement? No, the goal is to give you amazing tools. And we'll cover many of these in Module 2 up to Module 4. Working with a basic color palette like we are doing, you don't need to do anything here. Nothing to toggle on, nothing to rename. All we need to do is bring in the rest of the colors. Go back to our little document. Next one is called Tortilla. Back into Bricks. Add color. This one here at the bottom. Let's call it Tortilla. Paste the color code and click on Add Color. One more. Let's go back to our document. This one is paper, almost white. Then we go to the variable name. I'll call it paper. Paste the color name. Add color. You can see now we're building up the color palette and you're getting the drift of how this works. We quickly do the rest. Turmeric. Okay. And I like the names because it fits the name of the shop. Next one is chili red or brick red. Scroll down till you see variable name and we call this one chili. Never know if it's chili with 2 L's or 1 L or whether it matters. And then after that is teal. One more after this. And the final one is pink. And paste. Add color. Click on Save at the top. Exit by pressing Escape on your keyboard. Select I Am button. Go to Style, Background, Color Palette, and look there. Taco Caramel is there. And the colors we've just created, you can go ahead and change it out to a color you want. Again, we're not going to be doing this. We're going to go back to theme and set it up very soon. But for now, at least you know how to set it up and make sure that your colors are in the color palette. Let's clear this out to the default. I think it's also important to understand that the color palette is independent from the theme. Go to the Manage, Theme Styles, and the colors here under the theme, if I select it, is different to the colors here. If this doesn't make sense to you, don't worry. Just remember that under the Style Manager, go to Colors. This is where you set up your color palette, aka your global color styles. And save up here just to be sure and exit.